with the brackets at one point. Like, not everyone played the right people.
Right.
It's just that the way that we ended the brackets, we wanted to get to top 16.
Right.
It wasn't the right way to do it.
Right.
And so we fixed the situation. I think we got to we finish off the pool B tomorrow morning before we hit the top 8.
Right.
That team has to finish out, and then those 4. We're not doing the grand finals. So yeah, we got to take care of. So tomorrow we're gonna be good.
All right. Awesome.
And so far I'm on a winning streak in the losers bracket. So you might
Yeah,
see me
that's
in the
what
grand
Hey,
finals.
listen, I want to see you, man. I definitely want to see you. So who do we got here? We got Elliot and Kasumi.
We got
Rabies
I think
IP?
Evil is on Elliot.
I think
Evil's on Kasumi.
Evil's Kasumi, and I think Rabies is going to be
Rabies
Elliot.
is on Elliot.
Yeah.
I love that crash, but sometimes it just like goes to. I'm not expecting it.
Right, and you don't expect it, and I think it's going to take some time to play the game and learn where they're at.
Now the nice thing about this area though is that you have a ceiling.
Right.
Both characters have ceiling attacks in this one.
Absolutely.
They have the, I think it's Elliot's quarter circle forward grab. There you go.
And there's Kasumi's, right? Elliot's quarter circle
now
forward grab, and there's Kasumi's, what was that, down forward, or quarter circle
I think it's forward grab, isn't it?
Okay.
Like it's the one that she shoots up or something.
Oh, right,
It was forward grab, but now it's like forward. I haven't pulled around enough with her.
New inputs.
Oh, they're about to go out here.
Oh.
I was going to knock it down.
Oh, no, and Elliot drops the combo.
But yeah, if you hit him off the ceiling, you get like a free attack.
Right.
It just sucks when I bass and toss him up into the ceiling. Next thing I know, it's like, oh, I don't have power blow.
Right. Oh yeah, right. You need power blow. You're too busy having too much health.
Well, the interesting thing on it is that when you throw them up into the ceiling, if you get high counter, you're still at the 28 damaging threshold, the normal damage threshold.
Yeah.
So your attack does the high counter damage, but you're at the normal damage threshold.
So you can still keep going.
So like Bass, for example, gets a free down forward kick, and then it's a sit down stun, and he can go right into his critical burst.
Right.
Because
Which is just insane damage. I mean, I like that. You know what? It's rewarding, very rewarding.
Yeah.
And you got, speaking of rewarding, how about Elliot now? If he gets that super launch, he's rewarded with at least quarter of your bar.
Yeah, I mean.
And it seems to be Evil, always been a Kasumi player. And what I like about Kasumi the most in this one
I hate Kasumi.
is she's still very, what Street Fighter players would call flowchart. You know what I mean? And I mean, hey, listen,
oh my God, no, why didn't he jump over? He just like up kick? It must have been a mistake.
Oh, and Rabies going to take the round. Very nice punishment. Waiting for the move.
A lot of things people I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, absolutely.
A lot of things people don't realize at DOA is that there's a combo throw, there's breakable combo throws.
Right.
But you actually have a just frame timing on the combo throws that are guaranteed.
Right, to guarantee
So if you had that timing down pat, you can actually guarantee the full combo throw damage.
Right.
With that in mind, they have the training mode now too. Like, you have the training mode where you can set the AI to drop out as fast as possible.
So it seems like there's really no excuse not to be able to get that.
You can just sit there and just practice the timing down on that.
That's right.
Oh, he almost had I think he was going for the critical burst there, but he actually did back grab or back.
Right. I saw that combo first from Kayane over at E3. And,
all they did was just increase the damage a bit, increase the requirement a bit.
Right. So she can't get that 3 hits.
She needs to get the initial stun.
Right.
And then do forward kick.
Okay. Which is a little bit more.
So like right now, he could have done forward kick and got the same thing that Kayane did.
Right.
And there's 33% of his health gone with the little like shin kick, like hey.
Yeah, you know, and it's just that
you don't want to get back up.
Elliot is so rewarded now. I mean, and the mix-up is present. I mean, I like what they've done with a lot of his moves. Obviously, he's now world famous for that 9-frame punch. I mean.
Yeah, but luckily he doesn't have a string follow-up to it. It's just more of a get the hell off me.
Right. Well, it's guaranteed after his parry now, which is really good because now if say I do down one to you. If I do down one to you to break pressure up or anything, and I think you're going to beat me out with anything like forward punch, I parry, I get 9. You know what I mean? It's like for that poke game, it's really good because the mind game is there to draw the attack on any safe move.
The other thing, though, too, is that this isn't the final build as well. I know I've heard there are some changes from this to already in what could be the final build.
Right, so don't take it serious, folks. We're just trying to test this game out.
There's a lot of competition out that's already put it together. Like I'm surprised at the level that players have moved up.
So me too. Absolutely true. And I mean, I saw a guy earlier who said he plays the game. He's new to tournaments, but he's using Bayman. Apparently, he's doing really well. I think he might be the guy I'm playing in the winners finals.
Rikudo was telling me, it's like, where does this guy come from and why did he steal all my stuff?
He's been watching too many videos, man. IPL's putting videos up, and it's a good thing too. See how it's benefited? So that's everybody at home. You watch these videos, you pay attention, you listen to guys like this. These guys have broken the game down into pieces. And there's Jan Lee. And I mean, and that's clutch from Rabies. I mean, here's the thing. In a tournament, and just going into tournament play, you need to use what works. And right now, we know Jan Lee
She's
works.
up against
we
the
know
wall.
that.
This is going to be tough for her to get out of this wall here.
Right. We know.
Can someone explain the difference between offensive holds and catch throws?
They're the same.
They're the same
in this
thing.
game.
It's the same thing.
Basically, what happened was that in DOA 2 and DOA 3, you had what like VF has as catch throws. In terms of the only difference is basically the property of which you can counter out of them.
Right.
But basically, they turned catch throws into offensive holds like they were in DOA 1.
And Rabies.
When you grab an offensive hold, you'll get high counter damage. Where if you get caught countering with an offensive when you're offensive held,
right.
you get 125% damage is done to you.
Right. Oh yeah.
Where,
wow.
Yeah. The difference with the catch throw in 2 and 3 was that it was more like a throw.
Right.
So the catch throws with the throw property was that if you were holding, you actually took 150% damage, and if you actually hit someone who was attacking, you did 100% damage. It wasn't like.
Okay. So there's really no.
It changes the revision properties.
Right. It's about the revision. I was gonna say yeah. Guaranteed 4-4 kick, and I mean that's game. As soon as he got the Dragon Gun, that was game.
Yeah, that was a good way to end it.
And that particular situation, but he definitely has
if
more
it was more life,
right.
he could came in to keep the stun game and pressure because Jan Lee just really excels at the stun game in this one.
Right, that Dragon Gun. I mean, you get that guaranteed punch, forward punch. That I mean, I actually learned that from you. I learned that from him. I used it in the tournament today. It was really nice. It's really nice. Yeah, it's fun to use Jan Lee. You kind of feel him a safety blanket, as Rabies is doing here. He knows he can use Elliott. He's been training with Elliott. But I mean, he just knows Jan Lee is good.
That core circle back and punch is just so good.
Absolutely.
I believe Ayane actually has it on one of her moves if she catches you sidestepping.
Right.
Yeah, I saw it, but I haven't seen it recently, so I don't remember which move it was. But I know it's possible. I was like, well, what stun is that?
Yeah.
You know, and
I mean, it's there. I've definitely seen it. And I also noticed today, I wanted to ask you, did you see the last match with Cyber Evil? The last thing I did, he held from limbo stun. So I had caught him with Brad's new handstand.
Back turn?
Yeah, back turn limbo stun.
Now, the problem with Brad is that a lot of his moves will sort of sidestep him.
Right.
So if you end up pushing yourself, like I know that there's an instance where you can go into limbo stun with Brad, but his wild rising kick from laydown will actually whiff.
Right.
So, and it's because of the way that he turns and as the time is the...
Right.
Okay. As he turns, as the other person is also limboing, they're limboing and in a sidestep motion.
Right.
So what could have happened was that you may have actually went into the front.
And it gave him the hold.
And it gave him the hold.
Right.
The reason why you can't hold, the reason why you aren't able to hold during limbo stun is because it's actually a back turn stance.
Right. Okay. Which makes
sense. But once you walk around them to the front, they're able to hold.
So So I believe next time for that limbo stun, I should wait till the person gives me their back.
I think you should just go ahead and go into training mode and then and sit
Figure
there
it out.
and sit there and you can go ahead and record the AI for like almost 2.5 minutes of input and set them to just hold randomly after like.
I'm so happy about that. That's such a great thing to have, man.
You can also set the hold of the AI to say how fast you want to hold.
I want to hold, right? That's incredible. That's incredible. I mean, that should really raise the competition of this game. Everybody has a chance to understand different type of play style. You can literally make a dummy for different types of players at tournaments.
Oh, that was a hell of a kick.
And I mean, Evil here, getting back to the match.
Wow,
Evil here really trying to take. Yeah, he's trying to really put some pressure on
Rabies is he just can't get that first stun.
Right.
You know, with Jan Lee, people have been calling him a beast, but it just has to get that stun.
Is that 1-1? 2-1. Okay. So what I'm noticing here with
Evil's 2.
What I'm noticing here with Kasum with Jan Lee is what I've noticed having to play him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, the 5 is too much.
Jackson, we're trying it out just to see how it goes. It's better to do it on a free tournament where no one's wasting any money besides their life.
And now we're gonna see. And now we're gonna see
this is
Mariposa. And this is where Rabies really shines.
Rabies was showing me this yesterday.
Yes.
And it was like, I'm not used to a La Mariposa, and I'm not used to a good La Mariposa
right,
too.
So
that. A lot of her, most of the DOA forecast for me is just beyond me. Like I didn't play the game too much.
Right.
So that alone, plus the changes to their moves, like I'm just totally lost on her. So I was trying to figure it out, but.
Right. It seems Kenny here is trying to put the pressure on Rabies. He's not giving him the space to breathe. Rabies was showing me. I mean, the good thing with Mariposa here is now he needs to get on the pressure in the guard breaks. He used the guard break, but he backed up and guarded when he can play his Carrera stance on her. Using that down one from back turn, that actually is a very, very good move and will leave her in confusing position, which will cause her to hold and get launched. When you see Rabies go, there it is. And here we go.
Oh,
missed this time, but it's safe on block, but he whipped it. There it is. And now Rabies is getting what he wants. Jumps over, mixes them up. I mean, this is what Rabies can do to you.
He's just,
Oh,
now he's,
pokes,
he's going
good
to
pokes,
defense.
good pokes by Kenny. Good sidestep though, and that's the new DOA 5. That was very nice.
I think what happened there was actually Kasumi's hitbox happened after the motion while she was in lift stun.
Oh,
she
very good.
Went around the side.
Very good by Rabies. Just whiffed the grab, taking full punishment with a nice throw. All right, keeping space. Rabies just looking for that one good poke because Lisa's mind game is almost similar to Brad. It's like they're gonna give her big combos, right? It's a lot of damage. You're gonna get big combos, but you just gotta get that mix-up working, just like that. I mean, just know what to do. He's got him hitting buttons. So now, next time, he's gonna mix up from that Carrera stance.
But he could also sidestep next time too.
Right, right, very true.
He
Very
might
true.
he might have just thrown that out there as a bait.
And I think that the mix-up is present. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mix-up is present. And there you go, Rabies putting it on. And now it looks like we got that good old Rabies flowing. Scott Kenny coming out and holding. Didn't see too much of that before.
Now, what I enjoy is that I was trying to play earlier, and it was they changed the critical burst system.
Right.
Where like now, because there's not so many guaranteed options to grab it, you sort of have the expectation that the opponent is going to hold for it, and you can just wait for the hold and hit him in the recovery frames.
Right. Which I actually did. And another thing you showed me, I got to play with yesterday, and opponent I was playing, I waited from the hold, and which was actually tough because Brad Wong's a very slow move. And I actually just had to wait in time for the hold. It's just very tough. But
so we're 2-2 now.
Let's play it. Right, 2-2, and that's very good.
Match point.
Yeah, and I mean, Rabies, like I said, once he gets that Carrera stance going and gets all those guard breaks, it does make it so you have a chance for sidestepping and all that, but it's still a guess, which he in favor of Rabies posting. So we're going to see here. And now once Rabies gets going, and the thing I like to say, and I'm sorry to cut you off, what I like about Rabies Posta is she's somebody that regardless, even though she doesn't have the solidity of Jan Lee, you want to see somebody putting pressure on with her. Now, when Rabies gets up here, we'll see if he can get that going. Because right now, Kasumi is doing work, and that's gonna be a deja vu. Full deja vu, nice free step.
And what I've liked about this tournament so far is that I talked to players and
very good. He caught him. See, and that's exactly what I mean.
Off,
he caught him standing. He canceled the Carrera stance and knew he was gonna stand there and block. Here we go. Close. It's going to be down to the last health.
Oh, he whiffed and the whiff punish came out.
Oh, and that whiff.
The tech.
Free step.
The tech step,
yeah.
Was that an airborne armbar?
Tech step.
That's
it might have
awesome.
been. Might have been.
And guess what? She's a luchador wrestler by night and a DOA tech scientist by day.
Right. This girl has been busy.
She's the lead project scientist from, I don't know.
And here we go. We got that Rabies mix-up going on right now.
He's trying to get that pressure on.
All right, he's just trying. Good hold, and there you go. He read the string, puts it out there.
Oh, this. He's
got a lot of
he's going to have a lot of trouble getting out of this.
It's going to take Kenny.
Oh no,
really
he's not
well
going to get
played. And there you go. Rabies taking the round. And now it's going to be crucial play from either one. Whoever can build up a nice stun, they're in a situation where this is game point. So you're going to see a lot of people holding and stun these two players because they have to make something happen.
Right there, I like that, is that he actually went for the low down HK.
Right.
Which did a trip stun, and since you're on the ice as well, it's taking a little bit more time before it will allow you to hold.
Right.
So he couldn't even hold until he reset him into a different stun, and then the whole buffer came out.
Right. Very beneficial.
So he could have gotten like an actual juggle off of it, but he unfortunately.
And Kenny
playing a little.
Looking for a place to play chicken, yeah.
Oh,
tried to go to power blow. Rabies holds the power blow.
Held it too long.
Held a little bit too long. He had to get it in that recovery frame of the first hold.
Kasumi's power blow, last I checked it, it just feels like there's like no hitbox.
Right.
You have to be up in their grill.
Up in their face, right. I was going to say.
But oh, that was.
Uh-oh, and now Rabies gets going.
Oh,
and that's a super launch. There we go. Puts him in the wall. 20%, and it's just going to get ugly from here. Unless Kenny can use the ice, which it looks like he will. Oh, very nice fake.
Got the danger zone ledge.
Right. Oh, stop that. Got to react to that. Oh, and Rabies getting the game.
You know, one thing I like about this game, and I've talked to other people about the tournament, is that even the casual players who are like, yeah, I got casually into 2 and 3 and 4, but I'm really liking 5. It's something I want to get into, and people are giving it a shot, and it's showing that the team can really pull it off.
Absolutely. I mean.